I guess this is the first video I'm ever doing. Alright, let's get this started. This is what if Deku had an ice quirk. I think I've seen this what if before. I don't know, I was inspired to do this. So yeah. Yeah, if this gets like one like, I'm not gonna like it. But if this is like one like or two likes, I will do part two. Or just do part two anyway. Jesus, what was that? Alright, that was just my cat. I think he great, it fell again. Well, my battery's low, so should I pick it up? I guess I'll pick it up. Great, I got two things ruined my recording. Okay. So yeah, this is what if Deku had a nice quirk. For one. So is Deku gonna be a Todoroki? Absolutely not. So yeah, let me explain the background. We start this one off as Izuku is born. Izuku is born into this world. As Asashi has a sort of like Asashi has, I'm gonna say like a weak ice quirk. A weak one. Like a weak ice quirk, and Inka had a no, yeah, Hasashi had a weak ice quirk, and Inko had like type of this dragon quirk where she can spit out like small poops of fire, some like stuff fire. So yeah, spit some fire out, basically. So yeah, as yeah, we skipped about 4 years as Izuku has met so much friends, made new friends like Bakugo Katsuki, so many other friends. As to the day he woke up. He woke up to a nice morning and said it was his birthday to himself and run out of the room, got off the bed and ran out of the room, running through the kitchen, and then through the living room, through a hallway, then beside, and then he slides and then busts open the door and says, Mom, it's my birthday! And he starts running up and then jumping on the bed, bouncing on the bed as Inka says, Asuku. Well, I mean, like, Asuku. Alright, I'll get up, calm down. As Inka settles her down. Well, fuck. Azuka down. As she sets Azuka down, as she gets ready and gets her purse, gets her keys, and takes Azuka to the car. As Azuka's dancing, like vibing to the beats, to the songs, beats, and all that, as they make it to the hospital. Azuka sets up an appointment as they wait there about 15 to 20 minutes. As Azuka says, Hey, Mommy, as Inko says, Yes. Yes, Azuka? It's like, what do you think my quirk is gonna be? Inko says, who knows? Who knows what it can be? You can still be with a hero with it. As Azuka gets excited. Also by Asashi. I'm gonna say Asashi after Azuka was given birth. She was like, he had to travel. Like, he had to travel a long distance. He had to travel to America. And you'll see Azuka about 11 years later. So, yeah. Suzuki says, alright, as an excited voice, as he runs and runs through the hallway. As the doctor says, slow down, kid, as he takes him to the office. And this is not like all for one's doctor, it's like another doctor. As the doctor brings nurse, as the nurse settles the kid down, Zuko. As Zuko says, I can't wait when my quirk can be. As the doctor takes some exams, sees his mouth, the casual stuff to see what's wrong. Well, basically what his quirk is. As it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. As Zuko, as they wait, as he comes back, and a look in surprised. As he says, your son here, he has an amazing quirk. It's an ice quirk. As Inko's like in shock. What? As he also says, he can also spit out ice like a dragon, and also form ice with his hands. You're wondering, yes, if he trains long enough, he can even get sub-zero temperatures. As Inko's in shock by this, as he says, there's only one drawback though. As Inko says, what is there? What is it? Does it affect his body? He says it's not a bad drawback. It's basically his drawback is his hair turns blue as his eyes turn blue. As Zuko's like, what? Inko's like in shock, like, what? His hair turns blue? And he says there's no washing it off. That's forever. As Inko says, alright. As then afterwards, after Izuku went into the car, as she picks up Izuku, as they went to the car, as she's amazed, as Izuku's happily dancing through with his All Might figure, seemed so happy, energetic to find out what his quirk was. As they sit down back in the car, as Ingo says, alright, Tootie, where do you want to go? I want to go home first to text out my quirk. As Ingo says, okay. Also, I forgot to mention about this quirk. He can stay in ice. Like, my guy's freezing. He's not freezing. He's immune. If he can train long enough, he's basically immune to ice. Weather. He's just immune. He's also trained long enough to, the fire won't really affect him. And also explosions. As Zuko's like, this, as he's celebrating this, then after Izuku used his quirk, as they got home, as Izuku used his quirk on accident to form like a couple of ice cubes. Basically. As Izuku's hair turned suddenly blue, as his eyes turned blue. As in the picture, yes. Inko's like, Izuku, your hair! As Izuku's like personality just changed, a whole different personality. Izuku's usually chill, not really the type where goes over dramatic. He's usually on the chill side and curious most of the time. And some of his face kind of looks different, as in the face on the screen. He basically, Izuku doesn't really exactly look this. This is basically him without the jacket, and instead of that shirt right there, it's an All Might shirt, as he's 4. Also set the jeans, he has shorts, He doesn't have earbuds, and yeah, but he looks exactly like that. His hair is up like usually Izuku's hair, as the black ribbon right there is not there. As Izuku's like, "Mommy, look at what happened." As Inko's like, "Izuku, that's amazing." As she says, "That was your drawback, I think." As she tells Izuku says, "Okay, mommy," as he goes to train Squirk for a little bit. He trains the Squirk about like 30 minutes as Inku gets ready to take him to the park. As Inku grabs Zuko, telling him to come inside. As Zuko has he can make ice cubes. He can make ice cubes, little ice particles. They can actually kind of hurt. Maybe put little bleed, little pinch, kind of a hard pinch. That's how strong he is. Yeah, as Zuko goes, as everyone else does. I mean, oh my god, I was in the awkward moment. As Inku grabs Zuko, as she grabs him to the car and says, "Let's go, Zuko," as they drive to the park. This is Inko gets out the car. Also, Zuko excited as he sits down on the bench. As Inko sits down on the bench, takes Zuko, grabs him, wiping him around with lotion, and says, "I love you," and go play with your friends. As Izuku runs off to Bakugo. As Bakugo says, "Oh, what's up, Izuku?" As Izuku says, "Yo, Bakugo." As Bakugo says, "What's your quirk, Izuku?" "Mine's explosions," as he does little crackles on his fingers. As Izuku says, "My quirk's ice." As Bakugo's like, "What? That's what? There's no way." As Izuku says, he puts ice. He makes ice cubes and then little shards as he pressure him on Bakugo, and it's like a hard pinch. He says, "Ow, that hurts." As Izuku says, "If I train long enough, I can even spit out ice out of my mouth." As Bakugo's like, "What?" And also, if I train long enough too, I can make it to sub-zero temperatures. I don't know what zero temperatures mean. As Baku says, and everyone says, "That must be really cold. You must wear 20 jackets." Suzuki says, "No, I don't really feel the cold." As Baku was like, "What? Not the cold? It's pretty chilly out here." As Suzuki's like, "No, I don't really feel the cold." As they played. About everyone went home. Mitsuki and Inko said bye. As Inko grabs them to the car and they drive. As Izuku talks about his day. As they make it home, Inko takes him up the stairs and to the elevator to their apartment. As Inko went to wash her hands and make dinner, as Izuku went to his room to watch some YouTube. As about 30 minutes later, they eat dinner. We skip about 1 year. Izuku's now graduated from preschool and now in kindergarten. As Izuku went into kindergarten, he has also trained Squirk. Now, his Squirk is pretty damn strong. And yeah, so he can make that. Remember, I said he can make cubes, like ice cubes. He can make biggers and then make them into a spear. He can make a spear, a spear. He can make crab, boxing hands that he can make on his fist. Little boxing hands. What else? I'm gonna say some little shards, and that's really about it. Also, he can breathe a little bit of ice out of his mouth, and in this coldness weather, I'm gonna say you have to wear like, to people really sensitive to coldness, like a jacket, like pretty good jacket, like a normal like $10 jacket, and yeah, that's how cold he really is. So yeah, when he's around, everyone knows this because he's pretty chilly. As Izuku makes it into the room, as he says, "Hi, my name's Izuku Midoriya. My correct ice." As everyone shouts like, "Yay, Izuku's here!" Baga's like, "Hey, Izuku, how was your summer break?" As Izuku says, "It was good, Bakugo." Well, Katsuki. As as Bakugo says, "Alright, Deku." As he calls him Deku because it's like a nickname. It doesn't mean trash. It just is a nickname that Bakugo and Izuku like. Yeah, and yeah. So, yeah. About when they were 5 years old. This class ends as about another year goes by. They're in first grade. Now, Izuku has trained by this time. He has, no, I think that's kindergarten, 6th grade, and 7th. I don't know. I think when you're 6, you start first grade. I'm just gonna go with it. As Izuku, like, wow, I guess this is first grade. As Bakugo says, "Yeah, it's amazing." It's like, "You know what, Bakugo? This is fun." As Bakugo says, "Yeah, can't wait to be in your class." As Izuku says, "Yeah," but then Izuku says, "Last one to the class is a rotten egg." As Bakugo and Izuku run to class, they both make it in a tie. As they make it there. Now, Izuku has trained Discord. Now, during his ice cubes, his ice, he can make bigger ice cubes. Like, now a mini pillar. He can make like a mini pillar. Like a mini one. Basically a kind of a shield. He can make a shield. A kind of like a small sword. Small knife, actually. No, like a knife. And he can make some boxing gloves. Small boxing gloves. And some bigger shards. Now he can make a spear. And yeah. As the teacher says, "Alright, class, start doing like coloring something like that." As Izuku's like, "Wow, this was fun, but I might skip class. I don't really want to be here." As they leave home early because it was a Tuesday when they started. As Izuku, hold on, it's my uncle. Sorry about that. That was my uncle. As I think we last left off where Izuku says, as we skip about to 3rd grade, I'm not gonna do really about my whole time about just blabbering about his life. As we skip to 3rd grade, Izuku is about 9. Bakugo is about 9. As it's a month away from Izuku's birthday. Now, Izuku has trained hellish. Like, kind of, like, not about to die, like when he's in a painful situation. And yeah, he tried like hellish about to die, and he lasted at least like a month, but it was too much for him. As Baku has asked to train, but doesn't really want to train. As Izuku, hold on, it's my uncle. Sorry, everyone. I think it's recording. Yeah, it's recording. Alright. Yeah, I had to go eat. So yeah. Where did we last start? Oh yeah, in Izuku, explaining what Izuku's quirk is. Well, how much it's from. And basically, Izuku's pretty darn strong. He can create some boxer gloves, crystal shards, a scythe, scissors. What else can make? A cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a cannon. He can create other stuff like knives and all that. He can, and also they're like very sharp, like a normal knife. And if he activates his coldness, it's like the mountains, like a cold mountain, not a specific cold mountain like Mount Everest, like a really cold mountain, like when you go all the way top in the mountains, there's snow there, and if you go to the like kind of a peak, it's like cold, and it's that cold. It's basically him when he's cold. But sorry for burping. As he's immune to that as well. As Izuku can spit out ice, which is kind of powerful. Yeah. As third grade starts, as he has third grade as. But what the fuck am I saying? Oh, I don't know. I'm getting lost. But whatever. But Izuku is in third grade, about 8. And as Izuku is going through the year, as he's training, he goes through math, science, history, and all that. As they go to 5th grade, and this is where all the kind of like juicy stuff kind of goes. As Izuku runs off with Bakugo says, I have to go to the store to grab my mom some milk and some cookies. See ya, Deku. As Izuku's like, see ya, Bakugo. As he calls him Katsuki or Bakugo. And that as Bakugo calls him Izuku or Deku. As Izuku goes up, he goes running as he then sees a villain fighting a pro hero. That was pro hero. I'm gonna say he's top 22. And he says, whoa, that's the hero super speed. I don't know. He has a super speed quirk. As he runs over to help the hero, he says, hey, kid, get out the way. He's like, no, I want to help you. As he sends out his ice everywhere, freezing the villain, helping Speed run across him with a rope and tie him down and says, thanks, kid. As Izuku's like, no problem. As Speed rushes to the police station, sending him backward from jail. As Izuku walks down, as Bakugo catches up with him and says, alright, Izuku, what happened when I was gone? As he tells him about he saved a hero, helped a hero. And Bakugo's like, that's cool. As he walks to the houses. And that's great. That's where I'm going to be leaving it off. See you guys. It's pretty late. I'm probably going to record the second part. If this gets 1 like. Yeah, 1 like. I'm not going to like myself, but bye guys. See you guys later. See you.